Well, we're now on the Beumer Group stand where they've got a new way of scanning cabin baggage to remove queues and also remove that annoying thing of getting everything out and putting it into separate trays. Well, at least that's as I understand it. But Karl from the company is here to explain more. It's pretty innovative, this, right?
Yeah, so this is an industry first, really, and a new sort of area for Beumer Group. And we've partnered with the guys at Sectro, so we'll be able to offer this exclusively to our customers. But yeah, it's a headache. Just anecdotally, we all experience issues when we go through airports, particularly with security screening. So it's a brand new process, a brand new product, and one we think will help change the industry.
There's a couple of standout things here. The first, I suppose, is that we would no longer have to get anything out of the bag. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the issues we have is that we have to separate everything out into different trays, and then we have to go through the process and collect them at the end. All this exists in one tray, so all your belongings would go into this one single tray. It's then linked biometrically to your face, so that once you pass security screening, you can pick it up all in one go. So ultimately, it requires less people, less manpower. I know airports are going through a bit of a crisis in terms of staffing, particularly post-corona. And it's the same footprint as a current system, but around 40% less manpower and half the number of cameras. So it's a big saving for airports in the long term.
So let's just be so crystal clear on that bit. So what happens is I put the bag in there, and then what happens to it?
So the bag then, or the tray would then sort of disappear. It would go through the scanners. It would go through security. Security agents, CT operators would then check the bag. And in the current process, they have to check, numerous trays for numerous people. It passes security, it comes out the other end, it registers your face, the biometric data is already captured, then it opens up, you take your belongings, and then you pass through security.
So it's sealed, and it's sealed using biometrics, and while that's going through on a conveyor, but a sealed conveyor, I'm sort of going through what the personal screening.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a lot more secure as well. So again, when we pass through security currently, it's a bit of a free-for-all when you come out. You're trying to identify, okay, is this yours, is that yours? Trays are on different locations. So this is all located centrally in one single tray. You pass through security, and yeah, it's all there in one position as you exit.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Brand new though. So what's your kind of vision for this, and what do you expect the uptake to be? Because of course we need it in so many different airports around the world.
Yeah, well, it's still we're in the stage of developing a prototype now. This is very much something that we're ready to show now. There's not a lot of mechanics going on in there, but it's still in the prototype stage, and we're making great strides with it. So we expect to start running some test pilot projects maybe before the end of the year.
Great. And do you need the biometrics to kind of catch up as well? Because that's becoming so crucial, isn't it? Lots of new technologies coming along, and it's going to be based on biometrics, but we need that adoption to come along.
Yeah, well, I think we're not far away, really. And when you look at the strides that people have made in biometric bag IDs, so not just physical characteristics of a person, but each bag is like a fingerprint in itself. So I think biometric data, not just for people, but for baggage, it'll solve a lot of problems in the future.
What's so great about it is it's a problem we're all experiencing, but a new take. So it must be, is there some pride here looking at this new innovation?
Yeah, I think so. And you look at all the innovation, it goes on from a passenger point of view, behind the scenes. You drop your bag off, you pick it up when you get to the airport. This is a very visible part of the customer experience, I think. And as I said, just anecdotally, it's an issue for me whenever I travel, really. There's huge queues, and I think customer experience is central to this.